Shabaz, Masoud. Shabaz, congratulations, European champion. How does that sound and how does this victory feel here tonight in Monte Carlo?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say all praise be to Allah. With Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nothing is impossible. And you know what? It was a wicked fight. I know I was up against it as well. People had me as the favourite, but I know Peter's pedigree, and even fighting in there with him, I could see what he was doing. He's a very skillful fighter, so credit to him as well.
You believed it would be your ring IQ which would win you the fight tonight. What do you believe made you the superior man in here through 12 rounds?
I said that, man. I said about the IQ. Before I walked in, I was saying to my coach, Lee Wiley, the man with the laptop, I was saying, yo, I'm a box like Floyd today with my jab. And he goes, you actually did as well, so.
Fast start from Peter McGrail. You've been out the ring for a little over a year here tonight, Shabaz. Were you surprised by the pace of the start he made tonight?
You know what, I'm a seasoned professional. I've been 12 rounds. I know when to pick it up, how to start. And a lot of the time when I start, I just take information in. And over the rounds, it just started getting easier and easier, so alhamdulillah.
And after European comes world. We know you've got big plans in this sport, Shabaz. What percentage do you think we've seen of you so far in this story?
Shout out my boy Cameron Vaughn over there as well. And I just want to say, I've got big plans, man. I've won the IBO world title last year. I won the EBU. This could have been for the British, but it was in Monaco, so it couldn't get on the line. But alhamdulillah, the thing is, I'm struggling making super bantam. I don't mind moving up. Anyone for a world title. And I know Nick Ball's world champion at featherweight. So if he wants some, let's get some, man.
If it is super bantam, would the Maverick fancy a shot at the monster, Naoya Inoue?
100%. I'm in here to box world champions and top guys. If I could box Inoue, I'd box him for all the belts. He's one of the pound for pound best. But I respect him, but everyone's beatable. But I would like to move up eventually as well. I struggle making the weight, and there's another British world champion at the weight above, Nick Ball. He's from their gym as well. I'd love that fight.
What a fight that would be. Let's bring in Promote Ready Hearn. Eddie, firstly, do you believe the right man won tonight in the main event?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, it was such a high-level fight. It was a world-class fight. Like you said, McGrail started really well. He had an early lead, and Shabaz just went through the gears. I felt like the inactivity would play a part. Maybe he needed those rounds, and I thought he was fantastic in the middle and late rounds. Peter rallied well in the 12th, but it was a great performance. And, you know, as he joked to me in there, he said, we've come a long way since Jose San Martin. And you probably don't remember that. A lot of people, it was like a mediocre performance.
I was killed on TV.
Exactly. and I said, we need better, and we got better. The Liam Davis victory was massive. And that Peter McGrail victory as well, that's massive. That's 2 top 10 guys he's beaten. No. And, you know, respect to both for taking the fight in the first place. And, you know, the only natural step after that European Championship is a shot at the world title. You know, unfortunately, or fortunately, all the belts are held by one man, which is Naoya Inoue, who was in this ring last year, and I called him out for Akhmad Aliyev. And listen, this guy's a serious fighter, but this is what they aspire to be. You know, I've heard Naoya Inoue's a massive fan of Stoke, so, you know, whether he wants to make the trip over there as well, we'll see. But
listen, I don't know if he's got it in him for a cold rainy night in Stoke.
But that is, you know, as he said, we'll have to talk to Ben about the move to 126 pounds as well. But, you know, I'd love him to get a shot at that World Championship. If it means moving up and taking on some big domestic fights at world level. Nick Ball, great fighter as well, great fighter.
I need to move up, Eddie, man. Everyone's saying you're too skinny. If I pack a bit of muscle on with them punches, you know what's going to happen, man.
That'd be a serious fight against Nick Ball as well.
Oh, yeah, look, you know, I mean, not many people are going to want to take on Shabaz. They know his skill, they know his quality, and I think you're going to see him punching harder at 126 pounds as well. So it's a little bit about strategy now, but, you know, it's been a little bit of a frustrating year after that great Liam Davis win, but what a way to end it. You know, a massive win. Respect to Peter McGrail, he'll be back, but tonight belongs to Shabaz Masoud.
Shabaz, final message in closing tonight?
Massive thank you to Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, DAZN, and a massive special shout out to my team, Ben Davison, Lee Wiley, my Uncle Mo, my dad. My dad's been behind me since the start, my whole family, Jumbo. But I want to give a massive, like, special to Mr. Wiley, Lee Wiley. His mum passed away this year, and this fight's dedicated to her because he comes straight back to camp and he stayed with me and he put the work in with me. So I appreciate you and thank you for everything.
Great words, Shabaz. Congratulations.